How do you count fish? A demonstration of mass enumeration. In partnership with... How can you count these fish without damaging them? Over the next few minutes, we will discuss a method to quickly count fish while minimizing handling stress. Using a fry net, we carefully take a small sample of fish from the larger tank. Our fish are counted into a small graduated cylinder with water. By using a small plastic spoon, the hatchery manager can quickly count a known number of fish while minimizing damage to the fish. In our demonstration, we counted a single 100 fish sample. It's a good idea to take several small samples to improve accuracy. We use a digital scale with a tare function and a 250 milliliter beaker with 200 milliliters of water. The beaker and water are placed on the scale and then zeroed, as seen here. Our sample of 100 fish weighs 8.7 grams. It's very important not to add any water to the scale with our 100 fish because we only want the weight of our fish sample. Now, a little math. How can we calculate how much one fish weighs? We just calculated that 100 of our fish equal 8.7 grams. Divide both sides by 100, and we calculate that one of our fish weighs 0.087 grams on average. If we know that one fish weighs 0.087 grams, how can we count out 850 fish? We can multiply the 850 fish we need by the average weight of one of our fish. 850 multiplied by 0.087 grams. Cancel our units. And we quickly calculate that 850 of our fish weigh 73.9 grams. Back in the hatchery manager will once again set up a beaker of water on a scale and zero out the weight. The manager will then add fish to the beaker, being careful to only add fish and no extra water until the scale reads 73.9 grams. Let's do a quick review using this technique. We need to count these fish. We quickly count by hand a known quantity of fish, usually 100, to make the math easy. We use the plastic spoon to quickly and safely transfer our fish from the petri dish to a graduated cylinder. We then weigh our small sample in a beaker with water on a digital scale. In this example, 100 fish weigh 6.8 grams. We need to calculate how much one of our fish weighs on average. Divide both sides by 100. We calculate one fish weighs 0.068 grams. If the boss says we need 1,200 fish, how many grams of fish do we need to weigh out? We multiply 1,200 fish by 0.068 grams, which we calculated to be the average weight of one of our fish. Cancel our units, and we calculate we need 81.6 grams of our fish to have the 1,200 fish the boss needs. Back in the hatchery, we place a large beaker with water on the scale and press the tare or zero button. We then add fish, being careful not to add water until the scale reads 81.6 grams. We now have the 1,200 fish we need for stocking and are confident they will have good survival rates because we minimized their handling and the time it took to count them.